Hi, this is Samantha Murphy from samanthajmurphy.com. Tonight's topic is why the ending of a relationship can be a good thing. Now, if we look back at our lives and even up until the present moment, most people will have experienced many relationships. Some examples of these are friendships, work colleagues, business partnerships, relatives, and lastly, romantic relationships. Well, today I want to talk about romantic relationships and how many of us feel hurt and even devastated when a relationship comes to an end. By trying to look at breakups another way, we can help with our own healing process by letting go of the past so that we can move forward. To begin with, romantic relationships start off with a connection. In other words, it can be a friendship that grows into romance or an instant chemistry that draws us romantically to a person. Whatever the case may be, spending time together, as well as emotionally and physically investing in each other, more often than not leads us to a greater intense connection and feelings of love. So why do we experience such strong connections only to have them taken away from us, leaving us empty, sad, or in some cases confused? Well, the reality is that relationships are needed to help us grow in the spiritual sense and learn important lessons about ourselves. In other words, relationships help us learn about having better connections with others, as well as deepening the understanding of our true selves. As a relationship comes to an end, those involved can experience emotions that range from relief, anger, confusion, shock, sadness, and excruciating pain, as well as many others. In fact, some people have commented that the heartbreak that they had experienced in a romantic breakup truly felt as if their hearts had been broken, and they were left believing that they would never love again. Often when a relationship ends, you see yourself as a failure and mentally torture yourself with why things went wrong and what could you have done differently to stop the ending. Ultimately, a breakup can be a very difficult time for everyone involved. But unfortunately, some relationships are not meant to last a lifetime. Yet every relationship, however brief, should be seen as a learning experience. As bad as the pain can be through heartbreak, the pain can often be a valuable tool for our spiritual growth. In fact, some of our biggest lessons come from the most painful endings. So what can we do to change the way we look at the ending of a relationship? Well, first of all, it's perfectly normal to feel all the emotions that come with breaking up with someone you have loved and shared your life with. It's hard to face the changes in your life that you are now met with. Going from being a couple to being single can be a big upheaval. There are changes such as living apart or sharing custody of children, and it can be devastating to unmesh years of a shared life together. However, time is a great healer, and as you begin to adjust to the changes and start to go through the healing process, trying to make sense of it all, it's important to look at not only what you have learned from the other person, but you need to look at what you discover about yourself. Sometimes the pain you feel, you may need to go back and look at your whole life thus far